XRP for payments. We're going to talk XRP price talk at the end, along with big time inflows in the ETF market. Trump's World Liberty Financial.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And maybe more puppies later if you play nicely. Now, Bitcoin's... No. Your comments come first. Hot, spicy, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. By the way, wearing the Blaze Orange today because I took my puppies out for a walk in the woods and it's deer hunting season. I don't want to get shot. By the way, plenty of animals. I almost said some bad stuff. Blood has been put on this because this is an actual field use hoodie. I've even stuffed pheasants in these pockets. Reckless G1 says, I agree with you that Deaton has no chance against Warren, but he certainly cleaned her clock and that was fun to see. Agreed. Love to see Deaton sticking it to Warren, but what you're going to notice is it didn't help the polls at all with Deaton. It's seriously, Massachusetts, they're going to go blue. That's just how it is. Steve says Deaton is great with crypto, but still, he's up Trump's colon pumping fascism. That's why he won't even come close to winning. However, no matter, crypto will change the financial system. Well done. Honestly, I do. I hope Deaton wins, but the reality is he's not going to. It's just Massachusetts just goes blue. Just like Illinois and Chicago, they go blue. Bitcoin's in at 68,012, while ETH is 2639, BNB's at 597, while Sol's at 155. Doge pumping here a bit, up 10% in the last 24 hours. XRP at 54.8, while XLM sitting here at 9.4. Interestingly enough, Doge way higher in price. BTC ETFs hit 1 billion in inflows in 3 days. Okay, so there's definitely players that are still spending money. And that means there's definitely money on the sidelines, because where do you think that billion came from in the last 3 days? But there could be even more money on the sidelines once we get more rate cut juiciness from the Fed. That meeting happens in a few weeks, so let's just keep our eyes on that, okay? Now, what happened? US spot BTC ETFs has seen a major surge in net purchases, over $1 billion in the last 3 trading days. Fidelity and BlackRock have been the standout performers, attracting approximately $750 million during that 3-day stretch. Now, I like this. I like money flowing into crypto products. We all know that Bitcoin pulls the rest of the market with it up and down. So if we're going to pull it up, hey, let's go along for the ride. No problems there. But like if BlackRock and Fidelity and MicroStrategy, like if they're like all like owning BTC, then really it's going to get like icky centralized, right? It's just something to think about, right? If you kind of roll this forward, if these bigs keep gobbling up BTC, then I don't know. Then like, isn't that kind of like missing on crypto's mission of for the people? Speaking of for the people, a lot of people weren't into this. Yeah, interesting. Trump's World Liberty Financial raises only 11 million the first day of token sales. Figure falls short of the projections. Dune Analytics data reveals that approximately 766 World Liberty Financial tokens have been sold for just over a penny, generating about 11.5 million in sales. Listen to this though, okay? On Monday, co-founder Zach Folkman hosted a live stream on X Spaces, revealing that well over 1,000 people had signed up for the whitelist since it opened on September 30th. Remember that. 100,000 people showed interest. However, even after Trump took to X urging his followers to buy the token, blockchain data shows only 8,600 unique wallet addresses hold it so far. So yeah, you had 100,000 people into it, but you were only able to convert 8.6% of that. That's not that good. Now, a lot of people out there, and I'm bringing this up because, look, we got the elections coming up. We know how important it's going to be when it comes to the crypto future, right? U.S. money, right? The annoying dude with the cobra at the party. Like, you get my point. But here we've had that kind of weird cringy feeling about this going, oh, man, dude. Like, Trump, we get it, but, like, do you got to launch your own crypto? Like, it's just like you kind of get the ick feeling from this. And even some of those like very pro-Trump supporters out there, they're sitting there going, you know what? Why, man? Like, why? Like, it's weird feeling. All right. So I just thought I would bring that up. That so far hasn't been too juicy. Now, speaking of juicy, Crypto payments firm MoonPay partners with Ripple to allow XRP payments. Okay. MoonPay, a prominent crypto payments firm, has announced a partnership with Ripple to facilitate the direct purchase of XRP for its customers. Again, we can't just speculate with XRP. We have to use it. Like if we just speculate on price, then seriously, sooner or later, the bubble just bursts because there's no product behind it, no service, no usage. But if we start using more of this stuff for payments, more of this stuff maybe on some lending, maybe some store of value, when you start growing some use cases here, other than I just want to buy low and sell high and make money, which don't get me fucking wrong. I think that's titties. I think that's big jumbly ones. I think that's awesome. Like it's just, there has to be something else behind it, right? A service, a something, right? This addition allows XRP to join a growing list of popular cryptos available on the platform, including BTC, ETH, and Tether. The integration of XRP diversifies MoonPay's offering and also reflects the increasing demand for XRP amongst investors. Now, let's go to that tweet here, because this is kind of where we go back to the old, this is kind of cringeola. Let's be real here, okay? This is kind of cringy. The Trump thing maybe gives you the ick because you're like, dude, do you really need to do like your own crypto thing? But what about this one? This is from MoonPay. A 10 hut. Okay, for my military folk out there, we know what they're saying, but it's, you know what I mean. Not spelled right. XRP Army roll call. In partnership with Ripple, you can now buy, store, and manage your XRP directly with your MoonPay account. So whether you're a new recruit or a loyal soldier, welcome home. I want you for the XRP Army, now accepting recruits. It's just kind of cringy. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like you're not putting much effort into this, and that kind of bothers me. And it's also something like, don't piggyback on that I want you military thing for stuff like this. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little like particular, a little bit of a stickler today, but I just think it's cringy. Like a Brad I want you thing for the XP Army. Like, dude, like I get it, but like then you gotta back up the army with price and juicy news, Brad. Like, Brad, this is a two-way street. If you want people to play in MoonPay, if you want people to play, then you got to give them reasons. And we talked about it earlier today. Got rejected at 55 cents. When was the last time you were rejected by a 7 or 8? And then you're like, oh, dang, dude. Maybe I got to hit the gym, lose some weight, get buffed up a little bit. Maybe let my W-2 just drop out on the table and be, look at them zeros, ladies. Don't you find me sexy now? And that's what you need from XP. So we got rejected at 55. No, don't slum it down with the 2s and 3s. Just keep your head up and keep trying to swing that good bat, my man. 54.8 is where we're sitting right now. Volume hanging right out at around $1 billion. Waiting to see when the SEC files their Form C. As you can see, the market's just been hanging out here a little bit, waiting for that action from the SEC. Since we've had that big correction, right, the pump and dump with the SEC announcement, hopefully we don't see that further candlestick, because this candlestick right here, this is the one responsible for when the SEC said, yeah, we're going to be filing an appeal. So if they go after secondary sales, if they go after, programmatic institutional stuff, if they go over Brad and Chris personally, I mean, you're going to have a big problem. And I just wanted to share with you that not every news story is about money in terms of making money. Now, it should be, because let's be real here, that's why we're here. But it's just like if you were to draft like a quarterback as the first overall pick, right? Granted, it'd be nice if he could step in right away and make things happen. It'd be nice if, like, his first game he doesn't throw a pick and all that kind of stuff, right? You get my point. But that development takes time, and not every story leads to juicy price action, but I want to make sure that I bring you the news, both good and bad, happy or sad. What's going to propel us out of this XRP lull here? We need some macro juice. We really do. On the positive side, we need some good macro juice, which would mean we would need a hint from the Fed that we're going to get a juicy cut. I don't think you're going to get that. I think if you get a quarter, we'll be happy with it, but the markets won't. The markets want more. The markets want 50 at least. Crypto's been a very optimistic, forward-looking market when it comes to that stuff. In terms of ETFs, yeah, I love it. I love the juicy inflows. In terms of XRP getting the trust launched with Grayscale, I like that. I would love to see that converted into an ETF, because then again, it's all about staying hot, juicy, and relevant. And right now, that's what matters in crypto. Hot, juicy, and relevant. Now, I know that Form C is going to be coming out anytime now. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? This is Luke, everyone. And Luke is another good boy. Him and Vader are supposedly brothers. They're big boys. But yeah, once that Form C comes out, let's hope we don't get a nasty, nasty red candlestick like we did on the first one. You want to get down? Good boy, buddy. Oh, hey, sweetheart. Oh, I got Ray here, too. Oh, sweetie, you're big. You can't jump up here like that. You're too big, sweetie. But I'm just thinking, please don't, Gary. But we know Gary's let us down so often recently. And we also got to start asking ourselves, like, Gary, the crypto attitude, how much is that going to change with this election? Or is it going to be a big nothing burger? Or are we going to get the same regimes in play where all three aren't controlled by the same party and then nothing gets done? Because when it comes to issues that are partisan, dude, neither side's working with each other. That's just how it is. But XRP is going to be hot and relevant for a while, which is a good thing because as long as you're hot and relevant, you're going to get products launched in your name and in your favor, in your usage. MoonPay XRP usage, yeah, it's cool. We got to start coming down with it. I still say the store of value play would be great. The best thing would be a Michael Saylor-esque character. Maybe not as like cringy and like, I almost said something like really bad, like really, really bad. That would have got me into a lot of trouble, but I won't say that. But almost like, you know, like some like door-to-door salesman type people out there. And you know, but you'd want that though. Because you keep hearing about MicroStrategy, you keep hearing about BlackRock, you keep hearing about Marathon, you keep hearing about Riot and all the, like, they're buying BTC, putting it on their books and holding it. So it's be great if XRP had something like that. I'm gonna finish editing this video and then I think I'm gonna play in the dog I'm gonna play in the woods with the dogs some more because they love getting the exercise and we got a nice cool front end. So the shepherds do good with it and the Danes do really good with it too. You guys want to go play? Yeah? Choo choo, bitches.